Innovation meets the runway as fashion gets a high-tech upgrade. Angela Dailey, Development Director, and Essence Spencer, Founder and CEO of the neighborhood Linguist, join us to showcase Tech Meets Couture, the immersive experience where designers, engineers, and cultural leaders turn cutting-edge technology into wearable art. Thank you both so much for being here live in the Bay.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, this is so cool. Tell me, where did the idea come from for this?
Yes, so actually, I have a background in humanities and tech, and when I think about Super Bowl, I think about watches and then also Inspector Gadget. And so I wanted to merge both of the industries together for people who want to be able to explore, whether it's tech or fashion. So that's where it came from.
Okay, and why are you thinking about watches and Inspector Gadget? How does that kind of all tie in?
Yeah, so for some reason, when I think about football players, I think about high fashion, whether it's shoes, it's luxury items. So that's where watches comes from. And then growing up, I watched a lot of tech type of movies, shows. And so Inspector Gadget just stuck out to me. And I was like, I want to merge the two because I thought it's a different way to explore the industry.
Yeah, and Angela, tell me about your event tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's the intersection of fashion and tech. A lot of the times there's a clash between art and technology, but this is a way that fashion and tech can come together and be more accessible to the everyday person. So yeah.
And why was that so important for you guys to highlight? Essence, I'll ask you, why it is so important to make this accessible to everyone.
Yeah, so here we are in the Bay Area, and a lot of times people don't know how to access or pivot into an industry. And so coming together at an event where it's like people wear everyday clothing, but let's say they want to design something, they don't know how to actually enter into the space. And so being able to cultivate a space that has the opportunities to just be surrounded by the environment, be surrounded by people who know how to access different resources. It's important to highlight, hey, this is your everyday backyard. So we want for people to be able to just know that they have a space inside already.
Yeah, okay, so Angela, take me through the event tomorrow. What is happening? What are we gonna see? And what should people kind of walk away from there thinking about and take with them?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot going on. So when you first come in, it's going to be at Zanzi, first of all, in Oakland from 6 to 9. And when you first come in, it's going to be a lot of conversation. We're going to have a tech showcase upstairs at Zanzi. We have a lot of great partners who are going to come and showcase their work. And people will be able to learn about their tech and their platforms. And then we're going to have a fireside chat as well as a fashion show that we'll have. So we have some really great panelists and some really great designers. So they use tech in different ways. And it's really just an opportunity for everybody to see, like we said, accessibility. People being able to know what they can do in the space and beyond.
Yeah, amazing. Essence, we got to shout out some of the designers. What are you most excited for? I know that everyone's going to be bringing some stuff, but what are you most excited?
Oh my God, okay. There's two that are coming to my mind. I have You Made 3D, which they make 3D printed shoes. I'm really excited about that. And then I'm also really excited about Kima Noir. So they're a sustainability fashion brand that's based in Canada. And so I'm excited to see how people are able to engage with their content.
What are you seeing when it comes to sustainability and fashion? I feel like that is having a huge resurgence. A lot of people are bringing back the vintage pieces, and especially the younger generation are really talking about how they only want to invest in those quality pieces, stay away from fast fashion. So kind of what are you seeing in the industry when it comes to blending that?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different ways that the fashion industry is changing, right? So I think that our big focus was using brands from the Bay Area, making sure that our designers were local and supporting our community, making sure that this event is really community focused, and bringing that culture and community back to Oakland is what I'm super excited about.
Yeah, if you were to tell people, one thing that they should walk away from this event with, what would you say, Essence?
One thing?
Maybe something to keep in mind, something that they, if they're inspired or maybe being eco-conscious, what should
To literally know that whatever you already have access to, you can make the most of it. That's something that I would have them leave that event with tomorrow.
Amazing. All right, let's remind everyone one more time where it is, where they can come experience it.
Yep, so it'll be tomorrow at Zanzi in Oakland from 6 to 9, and you can go on our Instagrams on Unity Match Development Project or Neighborhood Linguist's Instagram, and in the bio you'll be able to get your ticket.
Okay, perfect. Angela and Essence, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's going to be an incredible event, and I'm looking forward to seeing kind of all the different pieces. I think those shoes were so cool. They look so futuristic.
Yeah.
So if it's doing good things for the environment, you know, and for everyone to be able to access it, then I think it's doing something great. So I'm excited to see what else is out there. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.